following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. In other words, y'all gonna hear some shit on this one.
And welcome to Twat FM. I will be your host, Igor. We're here to talk about the newest dildos that you're going to be sticking in your butts.
You're listening to 106.9 Twat FM, streaming to you from Rat House Productions over at rathouse.net. That's RATTHAUS.net. And it's time for the world according to Fear MDI.
And welcome to the world according to Fear and MDI, or appropriately titled Twat FM. How's it going, guys, man? It's me and Fear, and I've got the gorgeous MDI as always.
You and Fear?
Yeah.
I think you said me and Fear.
Well, see, here's what happened. We usually have a pre-show joint.
Yes, true.
And as joints do, it went from 1 to 2.
In a short period of time.
Yes, back to back. And so
you're not used to that.
A little higher than normal, and like not normal, but like
when we
before, for the show.
Yes.
And so I'll probably stumble on my words and all that fucking stuff because that's how I does.
That's how it goes.
But yeah, so anybody that's watching the video versions, because we might cut it up or we also put it out for Patreon, the whole thing. But if you're watching, you'll be able to see that this is the new studio,
new setup.
So we exactly, yeah. So we have been kind of filming at the bar the last couple, and I love it. I do love the bar sort of feel, vibe, atmosphere, like
aesthetic.
That's what we've always said is like we want it to feel like you're at a bar and just chatting with friends or whatever.
Exactly.
So we literally were able to do that. And the issue is it's kind of a pain in the ass having the board and everything on the bar and all that kind of stuff.
It's squishy a little. Yeah,
everything's really tight because you're kind of constrained to that sort of location. And then with the lights, because the way that the bar is set up, there's a mirror in the back, which is cool. But when you have bright lights shining in there, cool. No, because then it's just in the way or whatever. I'm gonna tilt this way a little bit. This is probably better for the viewers.
Yeah, they want to see your beautiful face.
You want to see my fattest?
Oh my!
But yeah. So with all that and just we have bar stools like they came into place. So I'm assuming they're from the 60s.
Hell yeah.
But they are uncomfortable as hell. They're just uncomfortable as hell.
Yes.
And so when you sit down and try to talk for an hour, like anybody who's watched the full videos of the show, you can tell that we start fidgeting and stuff. Videos? Yeah. I didn't know. For sure. Yeah. For patrons and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah. So
you only get the full videos if you're Patreon.
Yeah. So if you go to patreon.com.
See, that's why I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I'm not a Patreon.
No. Well, you're the content creator, so you don't have to. But yeah, for sure. Head on over patreon.com/fearandmdi and support us. What up? You get a bunch of extra stuff that we're actually going to be filming some stuff this week. For story time. It's time to get around to that. But before I get that, let's go back to the beginning, the new setup here in the studio. So if you watch the full video versions, probably 30 to 35 minutes in, you'll start seeing everybody fidgeting around. And even if you listen to the audio one, you'll hear like bangs of us because we're fucking shifting in our chairs and everything. So just I was like, fuck this. Like, I like it, but it's just not what I want. And I don't want to do a show where I have to sit in pain the whole time.
Well, yeah, by the end of it, you're like, oh my God.
Oh yeah. And then like you're sore for 2 days. Like it's just bullshit. So yes, the stools suck. They gotta go. But yeah, so we had kind of an area that I was using like as a workspace anyway. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. The parlor's big enough. We can turn it this way and set up almost like an office kind of feel. And then I don't have to worry about multiple camera shots or anything. You can just shoot straight down. And yeah, so this is the new setup, and it's going to allow for a lot easier. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk, fuck, it blew my train of thought because I can hear a little, all right, it ticked off. So yeah, we're going to talk about that licorice in a minute, but first, yeah, so I don't have to cut as much video and audio. I don't even remember what the fuck I'm talking about now. That stupid, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I believe even when I was recording with the band, if I heard shit like that, it fucking triggered me.
Yep.
And now that I podcast, as soon as I hear that, that's all I can hear. And the last episode we had Scotty Shoes on, and there was a lot of like sort of technical issues, both his side and my side, because I hadn't recorded a Skype video in forever. So, and still, even then, I know I didn't do it the best way for fuck's sakes. But anyway, there was like a hissing noise, and all I could concentrate on was that fucking noise for a bunch of it. And then the weird thing is, though, is when I went back and I listened, I didn't hear it quite as much.
That's good.
But at the time, I was obsessed with it. So when that popped on, I totally derailed my thought about what the hell I was talking. Anyway, new studio, etc.
Right.
So let's talk about MDI. MDI right now, what are you eating?
Black licorice.
Exactly. So there was not what was it on the news or whatever? It came out, a guy died at what? 54, 57?
Something like that.
From eating too much black licorice. Yet you still want to eat that.
Yeah, because if you read the article, he ate nothing but black licorice.
Like for breakfast and shit? What?
He ate obscene amounts of it every single day. Every day.
Wow.
I don't eat it every day.
Yeah.
I get a bag once a week, once every other week.
Yeah.
So bite me.
I was going to look up the article. There's some sort of chemical in black licorice that can give you some sort of issue. I can't remember. Are you going to, we're going to decide whether or not you're eating it? If you're not, you better not be eating it. I will not buy those for you again.
Contains sulfates and tartrazine.
Is that the one?
That might be it.
Oh my God. See, I am going to have to do some research on it now. But like you said, if he was eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
he was eating,
what the fuck?
And these are not as harsh. Like he was eating the hardcore black licorice.
Oh, okay.
Like no sugar added shit.
The only black licorice that I like is that the one, what are those? I don't even know. They're called like assorted or something. And maybe once a year, once every 2 years, I'll get one and eat it. And I don't know why. I think it reminds me of Pip, to be honest. I think he ate them, and that's why I enjoy them. But I don't know. I always thought that like black licorice just was disgusting. But
I thoroughly enjoy it. I don't like the hardcore stuff. I'll have one piece and I'll be like, okay, I'm good with that. But these are Sweet Shop. We get these at the dollar store. They're the best. Black licorice babies.
Fair. So
I wanted to say too, I'm sporting my boys today. We clinched yesterday.
Go Jays go. Yeah, for sure. So now everything's
so
just playing for a position. But they clenched a spot. So yeah, that's awesome. It's very exciting. I know it's been a strange kind of COVID year, and truly as of right now, they've clenched, but in a normal season, they wouldn't have clenched because
probably not.
But this season they opened it up for a couple extra slots. And yeah, luckily.
But you never know if there were different amount of slots, they may have played differently. Like, you know what I mean? Their strategy could have been different. You never know.
Either way, very exciting. They've been looking great. They got beat mercilessly by the Yankees a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then this week we got back at them.
Out of the Yankees this week.
So That was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yep, it was great. Very excited. We've got a few more games, and then what is it? Does the playoffs start 2 weeks?
I don't think so. No, because I think we just have 3 games left with the Orioles, and then we might have a day or two off, if that, and then it goes right into playoffs.
Oh, okay. Huh, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, that's awesome. Well, go Jays, go. We'll definitely be watching for that. What was there anything else that you got going on before I go to my notes section?
I don't think so.
No. All right. So I try to each week just kind of write little notes or whatever which I explain every time when I don't have to. They know what's up by now. Anyway, I have no context to these, and that's why it's always super
You do it
strange.
to yourself, which is insane.
Well, yeah. I don't know why I play this little game. Like, past me likes to fuck with future me, I guess. But anyway, so the first note I have, it says, MDI forgot how to English while surfing Instagram.
What?
MDI forgot how to English while surfing Instagram. Now,
I don't know what you're talking, like what you're referencing on that one.
no, and that's what's super strange because I
was probably super high.
Yeah, but I think
As I am.
I think you were trying to describe something to me, and you were like reversing all the words.
Oh no, I remember now.
Here we go. See, you just got to dig for it, guys.
I remember now. No, I was flipping through Instagram, and I was super high, and I like follow like meme supplier stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I stopped at this meme, and I tried to read it 4 or 5 times, and I literally thought, oh my God, I've forgotten how to read. I don't know what this says. What the fuck? And then my mind realized it was Spanish.
Oh, okay. So you literally forgot how to English.
No, I was so high, I didn't realize that it wasn't even an English fucking meme.
That's amazing.
Oh my God. But yeah, like for a few seconds, I tried to read it, and then I'm like, hold on. Cause sometimes when you're super high, your eyes even get kind of glossy, and you're reading and you're like, what did I just read?
Yeah.
And you have to go over it again. So it was one of those situations where I kind of skimmed through it. Like, and I scrolled, and then I had to scroll back up. Like, what did I just read? I don't think that was words. What did that say? So then I went back up to it, and I tried to read it again, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I was like, preschool shit, sound it out, girl. And like trying to sound it out in my own fucking head. And then I was like, hold on, wait a minute. And then that's when, like, I don't know, the 5% of my brain that's like reason was like, that's not English, you dumb whore. It was unreal. And then I had to, for some reason, share it with you. And Snurfin was here at the time.
That's too funny.
Because, I was like,
all I can think about right now is like little brain cells and the
Right.
ones like trying to move the bong clouds and just like, it's fucking Spanish. Idiots.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
that's awesome.
Because it's, oh yeah. Yep. You ever had those moments where
Yeah.
you're just
Like-
scrolling, and then your brain is like, hold on, that didn't look right. What was that?
I have had moments where I'm like, did I smoke myself stupid? Like, is this it? Is this me now?
What is this?
And then you're like, yeah, like you said, that part of the brain is just like, gee, you
That
idiots.
5% that is, somehow
Still with it.
soberish enough to be like,
Just it's the one that's in the corner that's like working on a computer and like trying to make sure that you don't shit yourself or anything. Just like keep breathing. Yeah, still smoking, eh? Assholes. Oh my God, don't shit yourself. Keep breathing. Don't shit yourself. Keep breathing. Fuck.
Spanish.
Yeah. It's like, ¿Dónde es cervezas? It's Spanish, you idiots.
Well, yeah, and like it wasn't Spanish words that I could figure out because like a lot of Spanish words are similar enough to French words, and I'm fairly good with reading French.
Yeah,
I can figure it. But yeah, my brain was like, no, we don't know what this
isn't
says.
happening. Yeah, I don't know.
So that's that one. What do you got next?
Yeah,
maybe I can explain some more.
I like it. I've only got a couple because. So the one was rearranging the studio, which we've already talked about. MDI, I forgot it in English. Okay, and so then the other one I have is chatting with the old guy at the dog park.
Oh, so the guy with the herd.
The herd master, if you will.
We've never asked him his name.
I know, and this time I felt bad because when we were there and
that he's asked us our names either.
Well, that's what I thought was odd because he was naming all these different people, and at no point he was like, "Who be you?"
No. He was not naming people. He was naming dogs.
No, he named people.
Oh, he did name people at the
yeah.
end. That's right. The people that found the missing dog.
Yeah, he knew
their names and somehow thought I should know. Oh, you know this girl and that girl. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
This is start from the beginning.
Oh, I don't want to tell the whole story.
Well, you got it.
It's forever long.
That's fine. We have time to fill.
Oh, no. So we're walking the dogs and our fucking, Rex is crazy. We should start taking more like videos and stuff when he's at the dog park.
We're on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But anyway, so we run into this man and he usually has a woman that walks with him and he usually has 7 dogs. Yeah. We call them the herd.
Yeah.
Because there are so many of them and they're all the same breed of dog.
It's cool.
And you don't normally see that.
Right.
So you see people that gather together and meet at the dog park with their dogs, but not all the same breed of dog.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. It's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. And he has he has males and females, and the one female's quite young and the other female's old, and the one male's chubby and the other, you know what I mean? Like some of them are small, some of them are big, some of them are old, some of them are fat, some of them it's just elite. They're the cutest fucking herd. Yeah. And all his dogs wear harnesses and GPS collars.
Right.
Because they are some sort of mountain dog or some shit he told us. I can't remember what he told us they're called.
I can't remember what.
But they're beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they're really cool. I've never really seen something like them before.
So his one female dog is named Sarah. I remember that because he said it quite a few times. And
plus you're like, that's not a dog's name.
Right? Anyway, so he was walking his 3 dogs because the other lady that walks with him with the other 3 or 4, she went back to work and there's another guy that had to go back to work too.
This is all stuff he just told a couple of strangers.
Yeah, just told us like, oh, so-and-so is a school teacher. She's back to work. And the other guy, I can't remember what he said he did for a living, but he's back to work now. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. So yeah, I'm out here all by myself. And it was a conundrum yesterday. And I'm like, oh, really? We're in for a fucking story.
Yeah,
now.
like strap in.
Right? And we were just saying like, hi, how are you? Yeah. And we had no idea.
It's cool. Like we don't mind being social for sure.
It's cute sometimes, especially when you run into older
that's the thing.
People,
I feel like the older
just
folks
want younger people to talk to and
just chit
chat and have that social connection. But so Sarah got lost. Mm-hmm. He was chatting with people and wasn't really watching the dogs. And Sarah went into a wooded area, a whole bunch of trees, and there's even hunting beyond that pathway or whatever. And anyway, so she was lost. We should take a walk because do you feel like it's fenced in back there? If there's just woods still? Yeah.
Or it's just open?
It's just open.
Interesting.
It goes into fields and wooded area, trees and forest type where they hunt. It's hunting area.
Yeah, that's wild. Because if your dog fucks off.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. Originally, I'm like, well, it's got to be all fenced in, so it's not really a problem. They're in there somewhere. But then, like you said, if it's not fenced in on that back section,
I don't know
then
if it is fenced in the back
I don't
section.
know.
So anyway, he's telling us Sarah got lost and this lady that he was with, her dog was a border collie cross and his name was Bo. And they searched forever and forever. And they finally found Sarah. And oh, thank goodness they found Sarah. And I was like, oh, great. The story's over.
Yeah.
And I was just about to say, well, I'm so glad you found her. That's wonderful. Have a great day. And then he kept going.
Well, by the time I got back.
Yeah, we're walking. We're so happy we found Sarah. Then we turned and noticed that her dog, Bo, is gone missing. And oh my goodness. And la da 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 da. And they searched for Bo for so long, and everyone they came across, they stopped them, explained, Bo's missing.
Naming
Please
people,
look out
describing their dogs.
Yeah, you know, this person, they have this type of dog, and I'm like, sure.
Well, yeah, for a split second, I'm like, I'm in hell. What happened?
Well, like,
what did I do
we've
wrong?
seen this guy at the dog park and literally just said, hi, how are you? Good morning. 3-4 times.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now he assumes that we know everybody that he knows at the dog park.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how it went. And we're like, sure. I don't want to say like, oh no, because it's easier.
Well, yeah. Cause then if he's like, you know, Sarah, and you're like, no, I don't. And then he's like, well, Sarah works here and has this dog.
Exactly.
And
like,
her
no offense, but I didn't want to be there all goddamn day.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's no short stories with old people.
Well, and Rex is not a let's hang around and chit chat at the dog park all day type dog. He wants to do his fucking loop and then go home. And Vinny is the same. Vinny's like, what the fuck? Vinny was laying down like,
oh yeah,
hello.
He was like, fuck this.
But anyway, so Bo got lost and it took forever to find Bo. And then lo and behold, just at the time that Bo's owner was just sitting at the picnic table bawling, she was beside herself. There's Bo with these 3 girls, you know, this girl and that girl. And I'm like, sure.
Yeah, anything to hit that skip button.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, they found Bo and problem solved and story, good endings, good happy vibes. And then he starts telling us how he wants to try. Maybe we should contact I'm like, we're in on this now. Damn.
Yeah, you want. So I'm not going to let you describe it.
No, I'm just. He wants us to do this.
He had
I've got this idea. We should contact.
So now we're business partners.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, dude, like, what are we getting into here?
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Well, it was at that point that I started thinking, what if I faked that I got stung by a bee? Like, would that get us out of this, or would he have like some story that he'd have to tell me about a time that he got stung by a bee?
Well, not only that, he'd probably be like, "Oh, let me have a look. I can make sure I get the stinger out because he's an old guy. Yeah. He's probably done everything. He's probably a farmer.
He's probably got one of them like flip out utility things.
Exactly. He's got a fucking knife in his pocket.
Come right here, I'll get you.
Exactly, tweezers and shit.
I don't know. The point of me making you tell that story is because I want all of these listeners to go through it as well. You're welcome, guys. You'll never get that time back. That's a lesson. That's a lesson you just learned today. Don't say hi to old people. At
the dog park.
Yeah. No.
Or maybe ever. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. It's super fun. I really like the dog park that we have. No, I do too. It's a really nice dog park. Yeah, like it used to be a landfill and they fixed it up and now it's this gorgeous fucking area. There was I think it was better the last time we were there, but the time before that, there was just dog shit everywhere. Yes. Like everybody. I didn't notice a lot last time. No, I felt like everything was kind of cleaned really up. Bad. But yeah, like fuck, that's the only part that gets me is like the city probably comes through once a month or something. That'd be that's cool. Probably. But yeah, I have no idea. But either way, like if you go to the dog park, man, just pick up after your dog. Like it's just, it all takes. Well, you know what it is, and like not to call out big dog owners or anything, but it's because big dogs just go, they run and they go, and then their owners are walking around the path and socializing with other humans, and their dogs are just. And then every now and then they come back and, oh, there he is. And they go again. So they don't really watch them when they go. Like, like you're walking along with fucking Fran and Sally. Fran's here. And chit chatting and, or some people bring their kids, which I hate. Kids are not for the dog park. They're not meant to be there. Just small kids. Ugh. Yeah, little kids, like toddlers and shit. Well, it's anyway, I don't know. I guess everybody's supposed to know their own dogs and whatnot. But it's still, funny because they have a no bike rule
No bikes allowed in the dog park, which I fully understand. Dogs can be triggered and scared, but Rex is scared of bikes. But Rex is also scared of fucking strollers. So
Yeah.
why isn't there no strollers in the dog park?
Preach.
Fuckers.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I think that's all the notes that I had, though.
I'm just peeling off all the dead skin from the burn that I got this week.
Oh, do tell.
This was a pretty good one. I what was I cooking? Chili.
Oh yeah, the chili.
I sauteed the onions. I don't know why, and I realized after I did it, why did I do this? I sauteed my onions in a small frying pan on the small front burner. We have a glass flat top, which is beautiful, but at the same time, it drives me insane with certain aspects. So I sauteed the onions in a small, and then I moved them to a big frying pan in the center of the glass stovetop on the big burner to fry them with the hamburger. So I don't know why I didn't just fry the onions in the big one to start with. But anyway, so as I was stirring and trying to mix up the hamburger with the onions, because it was a lot for the frying pan that I had.
Yeah.
I singed my pinky finger here pretty good on the smaller burner that was still.
I'm trying to remember what, because were we shopping?
No, you were at Crazy Pants' house helping her.
Oh, yes. Because we came back and you had a fucking.
I didn't say anything. He just came back and I had a bandage on my finger.
Yeah, like it was weird.
And you wait like a half an hour and then you're like, okay, you gonna fucking tell me what you did or what?
Well, because I was like, okay. Well, I didn't want to ask right away, but I was like, she'll tell me.
They always give me such shit when I hurt myself. Like, I don't mean to hurt myself. I bake, I cook, I do all kinds of stuff in the kitchen where there's knives and burners and stoves and God knows what else, ovens. And from time to time, I burn myself way more than I cut myself. Yes. I'm pretty good with knives.
Yeah, you're pretty notorious for burning yourself. Oh God. Oh no.
The kids are going to be like, why are you knocking? But anyway, yeah, I don't normally cut myself, but I do burn myself pretty regularly, I would say. But they're not like, most of them are just tiny little burns where it's like, ow, this one actually fucking hurt. This one I had to like stop and bandage.
Assess, triage.
I had to put some ointment but I was still cooking and there was still a lot of heat hitting it. So whereas when I bake, I singe myself with the cookie sheets a lot when I'm taking them out of the oven. It's like I focus so much on the cookie sheet and moving it. I don't focus on, like, obviously I'm not moving it by my face.
I know. I'm like nervous. I'm like, well, you're going to burn your fucking face.
No, but normally, like, the mic's in the way, but normally when I'm pulling it out and like I have to like watch where I'm going and get it to the counter, I don't want to spill the cookies.
Right.
I'm like so focused on the cookies that I don't focus on myself, and I end up pulling it and singeing my arm here or there. I have lined marks.
Yeah, like
little burns.
At what point does it just kind of become tribal tattoo? Like I don't know what's going on there.
Andy says she's gonna turn it into
art.
A tattoo at some point. She's gonna become a tattoo artist.
It should be cookies or something.
Cookies.
Cover it up with cookies, baking. But yeah,
this one, I don't think I'll tattoo this one because I could mustache.
Yeah, you could do the mustache if you wanted to.
Over my burn.
That might hurt like a fuck.
Right? Fuck that. You know, there's only one problem with this set the way it is now.
What?
These fucking chairs are slippery, man. It keeps sliding right out. Got a slippery ass, slippery chairs. I don't know. I need some grippers.
Some ass
grippers? What should I use? What could you use? Velcro on? Yeah, but you can't wreck my pants.
Well, you'll have to have recording pants.
Ooh.
And then it'll just be a Velcro.
Oh my God.
I'm here to solve problems, man. That's what I do.
These slippery chairs.
Yeah.
We gotta, maybe I'll put something over them.
Oh, like a slip cover or something, maybe.
But that'll slip too. It'll slip off of it. I was just thinking I'll throw a blanket over it, but the blanket will just slip. I'll slip with it.
Might make for good YouTube. But so what do you think? So we're getting closer. We're almost into October.
To what?
To Halloween.
All Hallow.
So a hashtag that I've been seeing popping up a lot is hashtag Halloween is not canceled.
That's right.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to pick your brain on it because it's a very odd thing right now because it's like one of the first times in a while that it's landed on a Saturday.
Right.
And like there's just all these really cool things going on and COVID is still around. It's still a big problem. So this whole, is Halloween going to be canceled or not canceled? And like, I don't know if that's something that can like the local government be like, this isn't, you can't hand out candy.
I don't know if they can or not. Like, I have no idea whether that
yeah. Like, I don't know what sort of,
nothing like that has ever happened in our lifetime, you know?
Fuck. That's interesting because I don't know what's going to happen, but like I said, I've seen a lot of people being like, no, we're trying to figure this out. And like, there's all these different things popping up on like Pinterest and stuff for like candy distribution that you're going to be able to set up. One big thing that a lot of people are looking into is almost like a fucking, just like a tube. And I guess
it's like an eaves trough, if you will, like, or not an eaves trough, but a downspout.
Yeah. Yeah. Essentially
downspout to an eaves trough.
And then they're going to wrap it in orange and black. So kids will know that house is celebrating Halloween. And then you go to the end of the hose or
end of the
piping,
downspout.
And then they can just chuck a couple of candy bars
through it.
And I just, it's so gerbil water bottle setup that I'm like, I don't know. But really, so let's kind of talk about it. Most of the time, well, I don't know. I was going to say most of the time people are wearing masks anyway. A lot are, yeah, for Halloween. So, and I know they're not like medical masks or whatever, but really at this point, all they're saying is it just you can't spit on each other. Like if the speaking moistly, all that stuff, that's kind of how it's going to get you. It's not like airborne. It's not, you don't breathe it in, but, so most people usually wear masks anyway. I guess the ones that want to wear face makeup will just have to do half their face and they could wear it or like, I don't know, what are the chances really like that's going to be any kind of a problem? Little kids can go to school and they can't make them wear masks at school. Then why can't they go trick or treating and you can't make them wear masks? They're not making, what is it? JK or K to 4. They're not in Alberta anyway. They're not making K to 4 wear masks because they can't. Oh, it's just ridiculous. So what do you think that is? Do you think it's that the teachers are like, I don't want to keep trying to police this? Like, because you will spend all day being like, Timmy, put your mask back on. Jamie, put your mask back. Like, don't trade masks. Don't pull his mask off. Don't pull at her mask. So then it comes down to like boys will start like. With fucking, as soon as little girls start wearing bras, they fucking snap their bra straps, or they used to when I was a kid anyway. So why aren't they going to snap little girls' fucking masks? Or if they wear the thing toward the back of the head, they can snap those on the back of their heads. Or, kids will find ways to make it a fucking problem. Not only that, like I have a school teacher on my Facebook. She's constantly reminding her children in her class to take them home every day. They're supposed to be washed and worn. They're not meant for everyday, like they're meant for everyday use, but they're not continuous use. Yeah. You have to take them home, wash them. Kids need multiple masks so that they can be washed and brought and then worn again. Just like underwear, people. Like you don't leave your underwear or your pants or your shoes or socks at school. You don't wear your mask, leave your mask at school either. You take it home, you wash it. But yeah, so it's difficult. It's all insane. But yeah, why the fuck can't we hand out Halloween candy? We should have sanitizer at our door, open the box, put it in a decorative bowl if you so desire, which we usually do. Yeah.
And yeah, sanitize regularly. Don't touch children, which we never do anyway. They open up their little bags or like their little buckets and you huck it in and you say, Happy Halloween. You look so cute. Have a great time, guys. And there they go. You sanitize your hands. You go about your fucking business. Like, what's the problem? Or wash your hands. You're in your home. Soap and water is even better. It's not complicated. We're going to fucking hand out candy. I'm going to put pumpkins out and I'm going to leave my light on and we're going to have candy. And if kids come, I'm going to fucking give them candy.
Yeah. I totally agree. And I plan on scaring a bunch of children. So we'll see how that pans out. I was thinking today that we should, with all the leaves that are falling, we should go get them pumpkin bags.
Garbage bags. Yeah. Yes, we should.
Yeah, because we've never really been able to do that. But here we can because there's mature trees everywhere in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And then we can have big pumpkin bags and those are cool.
Yeah, we should do that. You didn't see any at Dollarama today?
I wasn't totally looking for it.
I don't know if they would have those there or not. I just thought of it. But yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Yeah, because I don't really want it to go away. Am I sounding okay in your headphones?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah,
totally normal.
It's all fucked in mine right now. And I don't know where it went wrong or whatever. So I don't know.
Sounds normal to me. So don't worry about it.
That works. I'll just ignore it then. But yeah, I don't know. That's been the big hot button topic is Halloween and especially like horror directors and stuff like that. A lot of the guys that I have on Instagram, they're like, no, like keep it going, keep doing it. But I don't know. Things are still a lot crazier in the States. I was reading an article on CBC earlier and it was talking about how, I can't remember. It was like, I think it was like 43% of Americans or 34% of Americans think that USA has done a better job of dealing with COVID than Canada. And then it goes on to say that they are also delusional.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting, but
they probably also think Trump has been the best president in the history of man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's tough to say anything anymore because of how like the media is owned by fucking big business who have an interest in what gets shown. And like when Scotty Shoes was on the last episode, he was saying, if you go and you watch people's live streams and TikToks and whatnot about the people that are actually there, the stuff that you're being shown daily in the news and on the news, and none of that's fucking real.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
yeah, you're only showing snippets and little bits to make you react the way that the news wants you to react, to make you see what the news wants you to see.
Yeah.
That's what we get to see. That's how it is.
So yeah,
in the States especially.
I don't know. It might be worse down in the States, and maybe it is something that they can be like, you know what? No, nobody can hand out candy this year, or maybe.
Well, as far as handing, I don't see anything wrong with handing out candy. As far as Halloween parties, like a lot of people in the States go to these huge fucking raging Halloween. I wouldn't be doing that. That's like, but if you want to go wear masks and try and be as safe as you can, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know if bars will have that sort of stuff going on, because like we can go to restaurants now and they social distance you from each other as best as they can, and I don't know how that would work. Like I don't know if there's clubs that are open. Like I don't know if you can go and dance anywhere or anything like that. Maybe those might not be open. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a thing, or maybe just restaurants, places you can go and sit down and have a bite. That way they can space you out. I don't know. That's actually something I didn't think about until right now.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting, and I'm sure in the next couple of weeks there'll be like more talk, more news based on what is actually going to happen. As well, I did see on Reddit, and I think it was through CBC, that they have found companies that have been paying people to trash the oil sands and stuff. They have found and closed several loopholes that allow that shit. So just to go back, and I don't know, it was last episode that I mentioned it. So there is updates there. There are foreign people that are getting involved with the like environmental politics over here, which we all kind of knew anyway, but they finally do have the proof and they're dealing with it. So I don't know, as far as I could tell via that article, that it looks like it is going to end up helping quite a bit.
That's good then.
Yeah. And it's funny because they owe a lot of it to BuzzFeed, I guess, which when you think BuzzFeed, you don't really think about like actual journalism, because BuzzFeed kind of makes their most money on like the top 10 ways to ruin a glue gun or whatever, like dumbass shit that you can read in under a minute. But that's how they can make the most ad revenue and the most clickbaity shit that they can. But apparently deep down, they have people that are doing actual journalism, and they've brought to light, I guess, a ton of different things that other investigative people haven't been able to do. But that's because the amount of money they make from those clickbaity bullshit.
From the stupid shit. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
At least they're using the money to do something good.
Yeah, no, I think that's fucking brilliant. But I don't know. Like I said, when it comes down to it, that's crazy. I can't believe, well, I do believe it. I believe that bullshit like that happens. Other people trash other people, and as long as the money is greasing everybody, nobody really gives a shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know. It'll be interesting. But I don't know. That's kind of the biggest hot button stuff that I can think of is will they or won't they Halloween situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. We'll see. I think we will. We're going to give up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, unless like they're doing fucking cops going by and like, there's a motherfucker with a pumpkin. Get that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There will be no, like, that would be cool. Cops driving down the streets with megaphones. There will be no trick-or-treating. Halloween is canceled this year.
Exactly.
Due to COVID-19. Everyone must stay in their homes. That's
and then
funny.
like there'll be like this seedy Halloween underground like us, where we'll have little gourds that we kind of put out, and then you see the cops coming, you got to blow it out and like hide. But I don't know. That's cool shit. Some of the stuff that we've been up to, I was going to try to open a TeePublic for us to start making shirts and stuff. And the website,
is it
didn't
still
work.
down?
I haven't looked. I haven't looked today.
Looked back again? Okay.
But the last time I looked on like, it's like, there's like a website. It's like, is it down or whatever? And it had said that it was down for like 12 hours.
Damn.
So who knows? Because we don't have it. Maybe there was like hey guys, there's a giant fucking update we're doing.
Yeah, maybe.
Down. So I don't know if that's the case. Stay tuned on social media. I'm going to start pumping out some shirts because I got some ideas. And then, yeah, you can go pick them up and, wear us across your fucking chest, baby. As well, we do have a Discord, which the link to that will be in all the show notes. So you can head on over. I don't know if it's worth saying like the code on here because I don't really know how that works, but check the show notes in the podcast and you can go join the Discord. We're setting up this cool little community where it's like podcasters, streamers, gamers, just content creators, musicians. We've got some musicians over there, and like just I'm trying to make this nice community of supportive people that can kind of work together and just share ideas and have fun. And like, I don't know, it's a really a one-stop shop for everything that we're doing. And then there'll be a bunch of other folks that you can go check out their content on there as well. So come join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. We're still just kind of figuring it out. I don't totally know what to do, but we've got this cool little section that's like weed and memes. So people are posting, what they're smoking for the day or whatever. Like we posted our joints that we had before the show today. So that's over there. And I don't know. I love pictures of weed and all that kind of stuff. So
I should take a picture of my vape pen.
Hell yeah. Throw it on there. But yeah, so it's a cool community. Check out the Discord and stuff. Also to, on the last one, did we talk about my writing?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, maybe we did. Because, yeah, I'm still working on all that stuff. But this week has been kind of prioritized to setting up the studio. So this is a much better setup. And, yeah, so then we can start pumping out some more content. We just started a TikTok, so you can go check it out. I think it's like tiktok.com/fearandmdi. Pretty much whatever it is, if you search Fear and MDI, then
You'll find it.
Yeah, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. You can go check out all that stuff. I'm ready to wrap this up. It's going to be a quick episode this week because I don't really have anything else to say, and I think we'll just end up babbling. What do you think?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Like, what are you dancing?
I'm dancing.
To what?
I don't know.
You got nothing going on?
I'm just dancey.
Plus, this thing in my headset's starting to really fucking drive me bonkers. But yeah, sorry guys. It might have been a little bit more chill episode than you're used to. But yeah, next
No
time.
more joints for you before we record.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's because we were so busy with things that we were doing this week. I only had like 2 topics to bring up. Mm-hmm. And other than that, we've just been really watching sports
Baseball,
lately.
yeah. Baseball and
So,
football.
and
Packers are doing awesome.
Packers are 2-0, and we're going to be taking on the Saints.
Yeah. I'm a little worried, but we'll see.
But this will come out Monday, so we would have already played the Saints. So,
so
we just beat the Saints. That's all. And then I'll cut it later. Like, we just lost to the Saints or whatever, like in the callback. But yeah, we're messing around with that sort of stuff. Streaming. I'm almost kind of set up to start streaming. I got a video capture. Like it's cool. There's like cool USB thing that kind of goes in, and it was super, super cheap. And if I find, what?
Why do you have to tell people it's super cheap?
Because it is. And if it really works, man, I will share with all you guys what it is, because if it really works, save your fucking self some money. Because all the reviews that I'd seen so far, they say it's right on par with like a $250 Elgato, and I got it for like $23. So in my brain, that doesn't compute, but all the reviews say it. So I'm going to work on getting that set up.
Fucking try it out.
And then once that gets set up, then we're going to start a streaming schedule where it will be like Logic will do 1 or 2 nights. Shabadoo will do 1 or 2 nights, and I'll do 1 or 2 nights, or we'll do 1 or 2 nights, because we found some different games that we can kind of play together. I'm trying to think, what did we play with Snurfin when he was up? And it was kind of
Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, Trivial Pursuit. Like we could play stuff like that and stream it, and people can come hang out. That could be kind of cool, I think. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been working on. But as for my writing or any sort of updates like that, this week has been totally kind of a bust. Not a bust, because I set up this.
No, but a bust writing wise. You haven't done any.
I haven't done any writing.
No.
But on the docket, we do have a fun little project. I'm not going to tell you much about it. She's gonna die. And so then we got a fun little project that will potentially be a short run miniseries thing. Like maybe we'll do seasons, but it'd be like only like maybe 10 episodes or whatever. So that's something we're working on. I feel like we're always working on shit, and then we drop it, and then we start working on something else, which I guess that is the process. But at the same time, it's like, I always want to tell people what we're doing. You know what? If you want to know what we're doing, go to Patreon, because Patreon is the only place you're going to get the behind the scenes on stuff. So patreon.com/fearandmdi. MDI, where can they find you on the interwebs if they want to speak at you?
Instagram @TheRealMDI.
That's the best bet.
That's pretty much it.
And potentially over on TikTok. Because we're going to start doing some recording over there.
And I'm on the Discord too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's on the Discord. If people want to talk to me on there, I'm on there.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, that's probably a really good shot at actually getting to talk to you. Because other than that, you're just like, ew, what the hell? But Discord's kind of a cool little area.
Run everybody by you. I'm like, do we know this person?
Yeah. Who the fuck is this? I'm like, yes, we've been friends for years. You just don't know them by that name. You know them by this name.
Well, that's the problem. You all go by different names on everything.
Yeah.
The Discord is so ridiculous. It's like, oh, this one's they're just so dumb. One of them's Titty Sprinkles or something.
Titty Sprinkles? No. I can't wait to talk to that person later. But yeah, no, like check out the Discord, check out all that stuff. It's awesome, man. We're going to wrap this up. We got a ball game coming up here.
2 hours.
Or yeah.
You need a nap? That's the real truth.
Yeah, I do need a nap. But yeah, I don't know. That's good as well for me. Anything at Fear you can find me. And yeah, hopefully we'll start streaming soon. So we'll start adding our Twitch and all that good stuff in here. Everything is in the show notes. So you can check us out. Big thank you to Rat House Productions and Matt.
What up, Maddie?
What up, dude? For always being awesome and housing all of our stuff. So check out rathouse.net. I spelled it at the beginning, but RATTHAUS.net. And yeah, I mean, until next time.
Maddie, do you like black licorice?
Oh,
you gotta let me know.
Reach out, son. Yeah, I mean, until next week, man. Run along.
See you later.